Hi, everyone. I am so glad you guys are here today. I am so glad we can talk about ducks today. So, as you are coming into the chat, throw your ducks in the chat. Make sure you say a couple quack, 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 quack. We are gonna have a little bit of fun with Manic Meg and her manic behavior. I don't know about you all, but I love seeing ducks. I love seeing any baby ducks or any type of baby animals. I am totally like, I don't know any adult or anyone who doesn't melt when they see little baby animals and creatures. And yet I have never seen anyone act the way that Meghan Markle has when she saw a duck. And I just had to come on here and maybe roast her a little bit. And those poor ducks, I hope those poor ducks and ducklings, I hope that poor duck and its baby ducklings were put back into wherever they were stolen from so that Megan can have a super cringe moment. Waddle, waddle, quack, quack, waddle, waddle, quack, quack. Wait, why are you picking me up and tossing me on the road? Yeah, basically, right? That's the vibes that I got too. So as you are coming into the chat and as we are starting this live, make sure you say hello to the mods and hit the like button and hit that subscribe button and so that you don't miss any of my silly videos, guys. Let's get into this. So for those of you who didn't see the ultra cringe video that Meghan Markle shared, I have it here with me sans music, so I don't catch a copyright. But this video Meghan posted to her Instagram is ultra cringe, and oops, what did I do?
Take me right back.
Oh, goodness gracious. But here we go. So here's the video. Let me show you guys, and well, we'll talk about this in a second. Oh, look, ducks crossing. Yes, ducks. Yes, baby ducks. Now, first of all, this ridiculous music. First of all, I know Meghan always has her mouth wide open. Anything she sees, she always tries to over exaggerate her actions and her behaviors. She basically always this is why Meghan Markle never made it as an actress. This is why Meghan never made it past being number 6 on the call sheet. And it's because of this. She is terrible at even pretending to be surprised, to be like, oh, this is so cute. Has this woman at her big age of 50 not ever seen baby ducklings before? Let's see, and then what is this? What is this thing she does with her hands here? Is no offense to people who suffer from seizures or anything. Is she having a little bit of a fit here? Or it's like she doesn't know. Does she clap her hands together like a seal? Or does she put them on her head? She doesn't know. She's confused. She doesn't know what emotions to really feel because there's nobody there to copy her. Oh, dear. And then what is this? This look here. Let me go. This look oh, what is this? Oh, and you were standing in the bushes in your bare feet. The one thing that always irks me is that we always see Meghan Markle in her bare feet everywhere. She always wants to give off this air of oh, this is what people in California do. We always walk around in our bare feet all over the place and, it's all barefoot, casual, cool. Well, let me tell you something. The people that I've met here in California while living here do not walk around in bare feet all over the place. They walk around outside in, say, their Crocs, their outside sandals, their gardening slippers, or their shoes, whatever. Personally, myself, I have a set of outside shoes that I wear when I'm walking around outside or if I'm like going to pick the weeds. And then I have slippers that I wear inside my house because most houses out here are like they're wood flooring or they're like cold if you don't have, I don't know, like radiant heating under your floors. Me being the peasant that I am and not as rich as Meghan Markle, if she is rich, I don't have heated floors, so I wear slippers all over the place. But this is what stands out to me, my friends, is that not only is she always bare feet all over the place, but you know what I think of right away? This woman must have the dirtiest floors in her home. Could you think about walking outside barefooted? Who knows who has spat there, whose dog has taken a leak on the corner there? If I don't know, if something has happened and you're walking around outside barefooted, all nasty, I bet you Megan's not the type to wash her feet often or anything like that. And then you're just tracking it inside the house. Is this not another, just like another, let me say, just another point to there being no children around Meghan and Harry? Because as a mother myself, I would not be tracking my dirty, nasty feet all inside my floors where my children are playing. AB says, I walked around barefoot as a child, but grew up and realized that was a bad idea. Look, I'll be honest. Like, I've walked around barefoot around my house, like right from the front door to the garbage bin to throw out the garbage real quick. But even that sometimes like gives me the old like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. But this is all very erratic. Meghan Markle's behavior is very erratic, is what I'm trying to get at also. And as a mother, the first thing that comes to mind is, where are your children? Children would love to see ducks. Children love ducks. The ducks were number 1 on the call sheet and MM was number 6, and it shows. Oh my goodness, Layla. The shade here. I don't even think she even made it onto the sheet. But the thing that I want to know also is, number 1, where are her children? And number 2, this is so incredibly staged. There must be some laws against harassing ducks and wildlife in California in this manner so that you can have a photo op. Because as you can see, behind Meghan Markle, there is a wall. Okay, so to me, it feels like, this is just my opinion, someone is off camera and they're letting these ducks jump out of a cage so Meghan can have her moment of like, oh, look, I just happen to be standing within the bushes, the bushes that I love to always be in. And that reminds me of the time when H took me to Botswana. And despite us being in luxury campgrounds where we had flushable toilets, I decided to go out into the bushes and pop a squat and take a piss within the bushes to show him that I am a girly girl. I can handle camping out in the woods of Africa, of Botswana. And maybe Meghan going into the bushes just reminds her of the many times that she has spent in bushes also. Maybe this was all bringing back memories to her. Who knows? Either she was high or drunk. She was tripping out on something, definitely for sure, Penny Lane. She was definitely losing it on something. Who knows what it was? But this is not the normal actions of a 50-year-old woman. Hi, Maureen. Glad you could make it. She's thinking about duck and flower sprinkles. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to try and figure out, like, where was this taken? Where was it? I'm sorry, before I get there, this poor duck mother is probably thinking like, come on, my ducklings, let's get away from this psycho standing in the bushes. Come on, children, keep close from this crazy woman. She might try and turn you into her late night dinner on her blog later. Who knows? Keep close, children. The reaction was definitely very delayed. I want to know how many times she did this cut. how many times they had to wrangle up these ducks and put them in the cage just so that Meghan can have this moment and she could pretend like she was so surprised by the ducks. Who knows? But what I was thinking here is that I wanted to take a look because I was like, okay, well, I wonder like where this was taken. And a part of me wonders, let me see if I can find the image here. Where did I go? Silly mole. Did I close it? I think I did. Okay, let me open this. So what I did is that I just started to look up San Ysidro Ranch driveway. Let's do it in real time here together. So see, the driveway at San Ysidro Ranch is quite similar to where this was taken. It depends on what part of the property, because some parts of the property is just bush, some parts of the property have flowers and lavender fields, but the what is it? What is this called? The bricks on the driveway are the same. So I feel like this could have been a video that was taken long before, that was taken maybe, let's say, for her non-cooking show. This is just my opinion. Maybe this was a part of her footage in her non-cooking show that she decided to release now because, oh, look, Catherine released a video with the scouts about being in nature, and Meghan Markle basically wants to go stand within some bushes with her bare feet and pretend like she is now one with nature and that she can hang out with the ducks, when in reality, the ducks were trying to get away from that crazy woman. They're like, go away, crazy lady. Crazy lady, no. But this seems like it would be somewhere down here or like further down the driveway. I really think like this was taken in the past at the San Ysidro Ranch or something. I mean, even this one. Let's see if I can get to this photo. Yeah, let's see. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Oh, no, let me stop sharing this. Let me show you. It looks very similar to this, right? But I need to find where within San Ysidro Ranch is there a wall right behind her, because as we saw in the video, there's a wall right behind where Meghan was standing waiting for the ducklings to be released there. See, there was like a, let's see if we can play this stupid thing. See, you can see there's a wall. So there's no pond or anything where these little ducklings would be at and where they should be at. But yeah, not sure how many cuts, but the duck in the final cut was the last duckling onto the driveway in the duck's first entrance shot. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, they probably took multiple shots of this, which is why I'm trying to wonder if there are laws against harassing wildlife like this in California. I should really take a look into that. But this is just, I'm sorry. This is going to be Meghan Markle's downfall. Her Instagram page is going to be the downfall. No, you know what also? Not only does she hold the evil in her bare feet, I bet you when she was stomping around, those poor ducks could like feel the tremors in the concrete there. They could feel the driveway move. And plus, seeing a wild woman standing within the bushes is definitely a red flag for anyone, especially little ducklings. They'd be like, run, run. At least those ducks have more sense than Prince Harry. Let's be honest there. At least those ducks knew to get away from her, whereas Prince Harry is still her little bitch. She is dangerous. She definitely is dangerous. Oh, did HG predicted that Instagram would be her downfall? Yeah, Instagram will be her downfall because the narcissist cannot handle not having any attention. And all this Instagram account of hers has done is just highlight how much of a self-absorbed narcissist she is. It just full on shows this woman really has the mental capacity of a stunted 11-year-old. truly stunted 11-year-old. Because nobody at the big old age of Meghan Markle, however old she is, nobody behaves in the manner that she does. It's very weird. She's stuck in this like 11-year-old stunted mentality. I mean, what? You've never seen ducks before? That's why you need to open your mouth wide and say, ducks. Elizabeth Besco says, Megsy compliant. She is HRH Catherine enjoying nature. Vile woman needs sectioning now. Yeah, she needed sectioning a long time ago. She definitely needs to be laying on Dr. Phil's couch and getting some advice. Personally, myself, I would say throw her into a straitjacket and put her into a padded cell stat for at least 72 hours to like detox out of whatever hallucinogens, whatever substances, whatever is causing her to have this self-inflated ego. She thought they told her cucks. She thought that Meghan really thought that they were like, cock, 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 cock. Anyways, I'm just being silly. She was opening her mouth wide because she thought they were cocks. You guys remember what I said if you were here on my live stream last night, right? I said there's a reason why Meghan Markle has an obsession with chicken coops, because just like a chicken coop, Meghan probably had cocks coming in all day and all night. So maybe that's why she's obsessed with chickens. Who knows? But oh dear, cock-a-doodle do for sure, my friends. But look, I just wanted to be messy for a bit and just come and be like, what is this woman doing? What the duck? Seriously, who behaves in this manner? If you were a mother, and I don't know, mothers, let me know in the comment section below. The first thing, if you were a parent and you saw these ducks crossing by in front of you, wouldn't you run to go get your child? Wouldn't you run to be like, oh my gosh, come and look at these adorable ducklings? But not Meghan. And doesn't this just tell you that there are no children within their custody, is what I think? I don't think there are any children living with Harry and Meghan at all. Because first of all, why wouldn't you be doing an Easter egg hunt? I'm surprised she didn't have an Easter egg hunt with like a basket or something. And if Meghan starts posting something now about an Easter egg hunt, you've stolen my idea and you're late, bitch. Give me my credit. I would have simply taken a picture, but I wouldn't have bothered them. Yeah, I wouldn't have either. Everyone knows this was completely staged. Everyone knows this was totally staged. Have you seen the Easter cake she posted? No, I did not. Do I want to see it? Yeah. Do I want to see it? I don't know if I want to see it. She can't accept that she's almost 50. She can't accept that she's almost 50, that she married a prince, and she is, well, this is what Meghan thinks she has elevated, right? This is who Meghan Markle thinks she is. She is telling us who she is by stealing other women's ideas. She's telling us she is not original. She is telling us that she doesn't have any of her own creative ideas or creativity. She can't come up with her own original, photos or instances or anything. Meghan has to steal someone else's idea and she thinks she is elevating it. Definitely not. If anything, we have seen Meghan take something that was perfectly fine before she got her grubby claws on them and completely destroyed it. You think I want to sprinkle ginger-looking pubes that are dried flowers on my cake? No, thank you. No, thanks. Silent film stars don't act this bad. It's so very laughable. What a complete twat. I know, right? It's not good acting, which tells you why she never made it as an actress, which is why she never made it past being the woman that is giving the BJs on 90210 or opening a briefcase. That's it. She has no talents, nothing at all. Please don't get the flowers. Please don't get the flowers unless you have a thing for ginger pubes, Leilani. Please don't. She truly is a ding dong, my friends. She truly is a ding dong, but I was working on another video and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little petty and a little messy, and maybe I should jump on here and just make fun of this grown woman's antics because this is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody acts this way. Where are your children, madam? Why aren't you spending Easter fun with them? Why aren't you doing like, I don't know, an Easter egg hunt for your children on your vast estate? You know, your estate that you own. Nothing. Absolutely squat. This woman just sucks. It's all about her. But at the same time, she is giving us a look into her psyche, basically, what Meghan thinks of herself. I feel like with the Meghan we are seeing now is spiraling out of control. She will do anything for attention. She is trying to chase that same high and attention that she had as a royal member. And to be honest, Meghan will never, ever get that ever again. We're just going to watch her slowly try and fade into oblivion. Maybe she'll start selling her crap on QVC. Hell, maybe her and Sarah, Duchess of York, could join together and hawk something together. The two rejects of the royal. Oh my God, I shouldn't go there. There are some Fergie fans in here, and I better not. But anyways, let me see what you guys are saying because this was absolutely ridiculous. Photographers set cue the ducks. Yeah, like someone was like letting go. I feel like maybe they had the ducks in a crate and they were letting them go off camera. And because like Meghan's just standing there, like waiting for it to happen. If you wanted this to look natural, if you wanted to look more believable, why not have like Meghan walking down the path towards like where the ducklings are and they're already walking and crossing? That would have been a lot more believable. But no, you get some psycho woman standing in the bushes amongst, what is that? The bark mulch. That's what she's standing on. And that shit hurts when you stand on it because it's like little wood chips that go into your feet. See? You can see it's the shredded bark that they line their flower beds with. And Meghan was standing in that with her bare ass feet. Gross. Anyways, I think I've done dragging this raggedy trollop for a bit here, and I'm going to get the hell out of here. But what do you guys think? Let me take some comments here, and then I'm going to get the heck out of here so I can finish working on this video. I feel like I need to do a compilation of all the photos of Meghan and her big mouth wide open. Just a wide open orifice, always wide open. Just waiting. Hopefully loads of duck poop in the mulch. Who knows? Who knows? But duck poop is not good for you either. Yuck. Anyways, she sacrifices her feet for fame. Her feet must be so gross. And I bet you she didn't wipe them off or anything before she walked into her house or whatnot. And it just bleh, makes me want to throw up. But anyways, I think I'm being petty enough here. I just find it very strange that a woman at her age would be acting like this. If you had children, you'd be running off to go get your children to bring them to see the ducklings. I don't know. Except for this lady. This lady has, I don't know, no children. Let's be honest. She has no children, which is why I need to keep bringing up the fact that we need some kind of clarity on the line of succession. Maybe I should do a video on that also. I should make a list. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here for this impromptu live, just being silly on a Tuesday here with me. And I'm going to get back to work here and then go and run some errands. But we need to talk about the whole no children things. But anyways, thanks mods for being here, and thank you everyone for joining. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope to catch you all in the next one. Toodles. Bye.